So if you have been following the news for the past few days, you'll find out that Alex Ekubo's family, they are not really happy with the whole situation of things, the way things are going on. They are not really happy about it. And they even came out on social media to post so many things about the matter. So first of all, they made some posts about Alex Ekubo's stepmother. They revealed that the woman Alex Ekubo flaunted on social media as his mother is not his biological mother, that his biological mother is still alive, and this stepmother of Alex is the one that planned everything. Let's just read it so that you can hear it from the horse's mouth, because this whole thing, I don't just want to summarize it. So according to the first post from Ekubo Clinton, Alex Ekubo's cousin brother, he said, "He that live in a glass house should not throw a stone. I have read all that was written about Chioma's mother," which is Alex Ekubo's mother, because Alex Ekubo and his sister Chioma have the same mother and the same father. But then his other two younger siblings, according to these family members, was given birth to by Alex Ekubo's stepmother, and they don't even know where they brought them from. According to him, he's claiming that even Alex Ekubo's father is not the father of those two kids. I don't know. Just listen to this. And then they wrote, "I have read all the posts about Alex Ekubo's mother and how they made it to look like she was not innocent before people and before the family." And then he went on to said that he would not stop. Let him just remind Alex Ekubo's stepmother that the family she used to stand before, that the family members knew she used to stand at Ambassador Hotel in Aba before, where she hustled as a prostitute, before their uncle, which is Alex's father, married this Alex's stepmother and removed her from the street where she used to stand to do prostitution. And Alex's mother was never caught, Alex's biological mother, that she was never caught in the act of infidelity like the rumors spreading on social media, that was why Alex's father had to marry the second wife. The cousins are saying that is not true, that never happened, that the situation was different. According to them, Alex Ekubo's stepmother, she is rather a big criminal, a suspect, and a prostitute. And that after the whole thing that was going on back then, Alex Ekubo's biological mother and the father were living peacefully, and Alex Ekubo's stepmother started dating Alex Ekubo's father. And during the dating, the stepmother now manipulated everything right from the beginning, even before she entered our family. She was dating our uncle, and she succeeded in taking over the marriage by arranging infidelity story over Alex Ekubo's biological mother to spoil their uncle's mind, which is Alex's father, against his wife that was innocent. And that this stepmother is good and very crafty, and also very corny with this kind of things, and she has a way of getting things whatever and whenever she wants. And that Alex Ekubo's mother angrily left her home and her marriage for Alex Ekubo's stepmother after the whole thing was too much on her, that she even had to leave the country. And Alex Ekubo's family members refused her access from going with the kids. And then, according to the next paragraph, "You won my uncle's heart through my uncle, and you penetrated into Ekubo's family. You went for an ordination in Lagos and claimed you are now born again, and you became an evangelist to make the Ekubo family believe that you were truly changed and a new person, that you will never go back to your former lifestyle. As an evangelist of Jesus Christ, you claimed. You were supposed to reconcile even the Alex Ekubo and his sister with their mother, knowing fully well you plotted everything and you lied. But instead, even as an evangelist, you refused to repent from that particular line of story you painted back then. And you went on to adopt your personal children from my uncle." He's now saying that those two kids of Alex Ekubo's stepmother, which is the two younger kids that Alex is always going about with, Amarachi and Michael, that those that are dark in complexion, that those kids, that this Alex Ekubo's stepmother adopted them, that she didn't even give birth to them, and that they don't even have the same blood with the Ekubos. And this cousin went on to say that your personal children, instead, you rather turned Alex Ekubo and Chioma's mind against their own biological mother, that made them to hate their biological mother so much. What a shame, even as an evangelist. You went as far as changing Chioma's name from Return that her mother gave her as her name to Chioma, and you gave her a new name. This has been your mission, and you began to control our uncles through your husband, my uncle too. That she began to control the other uncles and relatives of the family through her own husband and Alex Ekubo's father, which is the uncle of this the cousin that is writing. And according to the cousin, Alex Ekubo's father is not so strong. He's fragilely sick and he has stroke or something. He's not really balanced. That Alex Ekubo's stepmother has been in charge from way back, ever since Alex Ekubo's father fell ill. And that Alex Ekubo's stepmother in question, the one we are talking about, she knows all this is not true, is not wrong, that all the Ekubos knows. And he went on to say that has been her mission all along, and that she will always want to influence every decision in our family. You did it to our uncle, and you will never repeat it this time around again. This entire family of Ekubo Okwareke have come to a conclusion that your manipulations end this day. Enough is enough, and if I hear pim, I mean one more noise from your paid bloggers, I will bring out more facts and pictures to back them up. Because after this whole story started trending, when this Alex Ekubo's cousins, this is actually Ebuka Clinton, sorry, Ekubo Clinton. The first earlier, saga started with David Ekubo, the first cousin, that came out to say that the stepmother needs to explain to them what truly happened to Alex Ekubo. That they even were in a family meeting with Alex not so long ago, like a month or two before the whole thing happened. And in there, they were never told that Alex Ekubo was sick, that he was having cancer, or that it was life-threatening, or that he was in a deathbed. That even if Alex Ekubo insisted that he didn't want anybody to know, that who gave that woman the rights not to inform his own family members, that he should not listen to the words of a sick and dying person, that if it was her own child, that she would do everything possible to ask around and tell everybody that cared to listen in the family in case anybody had a solution or could help in any way. That rather she kept quiet and just allowed the whole thing play out the way she wanted, according to him, that she wanted it to go this way. And now they're talking about Alex Ekubo having will, that them, the Okwareke Ekubo family, have no business in the will, that their only concern is to know the truth, what happened to Alex Ekubo. That why was there blood clots in Alex Ekubo's eyes, that during the funeral when they checked, they usually check, it was not on social media, they didn't record it, but then that they saw blood clots on Alex Ekubo's eye, and that also Alex Ekubo was peeing blood, and that Alex Ekubo, oh my god, I don't want to go into all this, it's painful, everything that Alex Ekubo experienced, that they need more evidence to what happened to him, not the lies they're telling on social media, and that there is no way her own child would have been in that situation, and she will keep quiet, saying that she's obeying his last wish, that every mother will fight with their last drop of blood, that even Alex Ekubo's biological sister, who is his elder sister, was always told that Alex was fine, and she, the stepmother, was one handling the calls, the conversation, the phone, and anybody that called was always her picking up. That Alex Ekubo's situation got worse in April. That was on a Monday when he was rushed to the hospital. And that in March, Alex Ekubo he had an operation where they removed one of his kidney, and after that happened, he started getting worse, and she never told any of them, and so on and so forth. That the entire family are not happy about it, and that even before this happened, that on that 18th, when Alex Ekubo was laid to rest, that Alex, included with other members of the family, sat together and planned a year ago over the wedding ceremony of Alex Ekubo's cousin sister, and that the stepmother still went ahead and fixed Alex Ekubo's funeral on that same day that they were all planning for the celebration. That on that particular day Alex Ekubo was laid to rest, that the family had a wedding celebration and also a funeral on that same day, which is also a taboo. There was a lot said, and maybe I'm going to be reading it out right instead of summarizing it, but then He also made another point talking about Alex Ekubo's sister, Chioma, and then there was a trending voice note of Alex Ekubo's sister, where she also concurred to most of that. That how could this woman not tell her that her own brother, her only brother was ill, to the extent that all this happened, and she realized that if it was her own child, she would do everything possible, go to any length to find help. And this Alex Ekubo's cousin also said that Alex Ekubo's stepmother isolated Alex Ekubo from the entire family when Alex Ekubo needed them the most, and claiming that she was respecting his wish. That how are they even sure that it was Alex's wish? That even if it was his wish, why would she listen to a wish of someone that was in that situation, instead of doing everything possible to find solution? And then he made reference to one of their family relations, one of them in the Ekubo's family that was in same situation. That what did the mother of that particular man do? That he went on to relate with the entire family members, especially the elders or those that were his fathers, and they did everything possible. They rallied around, that they flew that person abroad, that even Alex Ekubo on his own could be flown abroad because he was financially capable. But how did they even go up to the extent of going to Lekki in Lagos, in Evercare Hospital, that of all places to remove one of Alex's kidney? It was in Evercare Hospital in Lagos, in Nigeria, when even just one of them that had nothing, no financial capability, was flown abroad with the family helping hand, and everything was made possible. And today that family relative is still alive, and that family relative wish of isolating themselves was denied by the mother and the family members. They went on to do everything possible. Now that is how a true mother should act, not saying they are respecting the wish of your child that you see is going. So they also said that apart from Alex Ekubo's stepmother isolating Alex from the members of the family, that she also is not a nice person normally, and that they are suspecting her heavily. That apart from the fact that there were blood clots in Alex Ekubo's eyes when they saw him last during the funeral, that Alex Ekubo was reportedly brought in. You guys know what is brought in gone, like when he came to the hospital that he has already passed. And then it was after that particular post that a lot of bloggers started posting on social media, especially QTG, saying that Alex Ekubo was never brought in gone, that there are reports from their private investigation where they used the investigative journalists and through the nurses that took care of Alex in the hospital. They actually claimed that indeed Alex Ekubo was brought in okay, that he wasn't gone, that he only was unconscious after the thing that happened to him. His recovery was bad, that he has been in the hospital for 2 months, and then he was trying to recover the whole thing, but it didn't go well, and that he was still breathing, and they were trying to make sure that he made it, but he didn't make it. But then they were also saying that the concerns about Alex Ekubo's wife, that Alex Ekubo's cousin also claimed that Alex Ekubo's wife is the best friend's mother. That is Alex Ekubo's stepmother and Alex Ekubo's wife mother are best friends. So the stepmother literally gave Alex Ekubo her best friend's child to get married to. And that why did that happen? And that why are they hearing that Alex Ekubo has a will? That how can somebody in his, what do they call it? He was 39. They are not even addressing him as a 40-year-old man. He was 40 years old like some weeks before he passed. That was when he clocked 40. That how can they be like expecting their son that was in his late 30s, just 40, to have a will? All of a sudden they are seeing that Alex Ekubo had a will, and everything that is in the will is not their business, that they don't care about it, that they were even eager to give all their all to contribute for Alex to be flown abroad and to be taken care of. And at least, why did the stepmother not allow the biological mother, who was outside the country, and flew back in? And in another post, it was stated that Alex Ekubo and his sister Chioma recently reconciled with their biological mother, and she was abroad, that she just flew into Nigeria, and they were planning on a lot together, after the reconciliation. But then all this was happening, nobody told them, and they have been contacting Alex. Alex was unreachable, and each time he was reached, it was always the stepmother picking. That is not okay for them, the family members. And they made a lot of concern, revealing that how come it's when Alex Ekubo and his biological mother was reconciling and getting back together that this whole thing happened, and that they are not happy with the whole situation, the way the thing played out. And most of the fans are also saying that probably when Alex saw that he was in the end stage, he started to make peace with everybody, which is a good thing. But then, why were they denied the access to him? According to them, that the stepmother denied them access, that Alex was unconscious long before the whole thing, the sad thing happened. After it was in April, on Monday he became unconscious, but Alex passed on May 12, 11 rather, on a Monday. So you can see that there was a long distance between he passed and when they were rushing him and not getting him, that all through that time, truly it was the stepmother picking. So they are not really happy about the whole situation. I've just summarized, this was more than 13 posts. I've just summarized most of it in this whole thing, that the Ekubo family members are not happy about it. So let me just do a very quick summary fast. I don't want this to be too long. Another one from another cousin. Ikenna, my heart aches beyond words, referring to Alex. Your sudden departure left us with so much pain. And, saying they're not happy. And that with great pain, heaviness, and sorrow, the family of Ikenna Alex Ekubo advises the public that the events leading up to his passing have been unclear. The Ekubo family were not informed that this happened on the 11th of May. That they found out just like a lot of people on social media. That the Ekubo who officially received Alex Ekubo's body from the morgue was not allowed to even view his body. It was on that funeral that they managed to see him, and they were hiding a lot. That amongst other important facts, the Ekubo family member did not approve the wearing of the white shoes and everything. That the family also are yet to receive answers from the stepmother on how and why Alex passed away suddenly, and that Alex's only biological sister Chioma and the biological mother, who recently reconciled with him and was having a lot of plans with him until he suddenly became unreachable, they are alive and well, and yet they were not formally updated on anything. That they just showed up on that funeral day that is Alex's sister showed up on the funeral day with others because she was lost and confused and sad at the same time. But the mother was not invited. His biological mother was not invited by the same stepmother. And they said, what happened to Alex? Who took him to the hospital? When did he get to that stage? Was he alive when he got to the hospital? My concern was had absolutely nothing to do with Alex Ekubo's property. I neither know what properties he had, nor am I interested in them, or any of us are interested in them. Alex was the only son of his father, who is still alive, even though sick, and he had no male sibling standing up for him and with him. As an Ekubo, I have every right to seek answers about the circumstances surrounding his passing. I have no business with whoever Alex chose to identify with during his lifetime. The fact that some people took photographs with him and posted on social media does not mean that others are not existing or diminish the fact that there were a relationship between Alex and other members of the family. I did not have to take pictures with Alex Ekubo and constantly post him for you to know I cared about him. And, from my personal conversation with Alex before his passing and recent voice note, he did not sound like someone who was seriously ill. During one of our calls, I asked him about the rumors that he had left social media because he was sick. What started as a call or voice call was personally switched by Alex to a video call. He told me to look at him carefully, and I asked me, do I look sick to you? From what I personally observed during the conversation, he did not appear ill, and that is why I have questions. If Alex was diagnosed with cancer, when? How did the illness progress suddenly to stage 4 immediately? We are not interested in fabricated documents or speculations that claim all this. We simply want the truth and official record that will answer the many questions surrounding Alex's passing. We are also asking about what seems to be the blood patch on Alex's left eye. When I raised this concern on a phone call with the stepmother, I asked what had happened to his left eye that made him almost unrecognizable. She responded something had occurred and that they were already using eye drop to treat it. This made me more curious, so I asked further what exactly was that happened to his left eye that was making him like that they were treating with eye drop before the whole even topic of cancer surrounding his passing. And then she responded with, David, is this what we should be talking about? You should focus on giving Alex a befitting funeral, she said, the stepmother. So this cousin was so pissed off that it's amazing. It's really amazing to them how convenient it is for bloggers to publish so many information on social media from the stepmother. but the stepmother could not give them, the family members, all the information they have been asking from them. That if the family was as bad as this stepmother is posting and portraying with bloggers, that why did they find it difficult and necessary, for her to be in it all these years? And they denied everything about the asset, that they don't care about it, that they were going to contribute for him to leave the country, that they would never allow Alex to do that in Nigeria. That if Alex Ekubo wanted his medical condition and everything private, like she said, that how come now that Alex is gone, that almost all the bloggers have access to all the information and they're posting it everywhere, and that they don't understand what is going on. That Alex Ekubo's stepmother wanted them, the family members, to go and ask information from Alex Ekubo's celebrity friends. Meanwhile, Alex Ekubo's stepmother, was the one that was with Alex Ekubo in the hospital and throughout all these things. That even the celebrity friends, most of them found out late. And if you read the tribute from Yomi Casual, you even hear that, you understand that most of them truly did not know much what was going on, and that when they called Alex Ekubo's number, the stepmother was always the one picking up, not Alex Ekubo, for a long while. So they are like, how come she's telling them to go and ask the celebrity friends when she's the right person they should ask? So this Alex Ekubo family member, they went on continuing to say that they will not take it, that all this information they ask that she has declined from giving to them, they will not let it rest. Please note that we are not aware that Alex is married to anyone. Therefore, let it be very clear that we, the Ekubo Okwareke family, do not have any issues or questions for the lady paraded as Alex Ekubo's wife on the internet, who was unmasked all through the whole event. And Alex Ekubo's stepmother is the one that should answer to the questions with the whole thing they wrote. And it was Alex's stepmother who called and informed us later, after we started seeing it online, about our son's passing. Please, we are not going to be quiet, because she surrounded herself with Alex's celebrity friends, who she has already brainwashed and manipulated as usual, saying that even Alex Ekubo's friends that did the whole thing, most of them took care of everything. So they're like, this woman has been brainwashing people. They went on to say, we are Igbos and we have a culture. Let the blogger let us know if they would allow such in their own family. Before we continue talking about this blogger, they're referring to Kitty Juice. Kitty Juice is the blogger that posted more information about Alex Ekubo's marriage and the saga, saying that all the information the blogger posted was given to them by the stepmother, because she even made more posts revealing even Alex Ekubo's time of passing, the time he died. Like, how did she know that? The time a lot of things happened that only them that were with Alex could know, and that Alex Ekubo's wife was legitimately married. The blogger was just trying to prove all that, and that didn't sit well with them, that they were getting all this information to bloggers and she couldn't answer the family members. And so they said, let the bloggers let us know if they would allow such in their own family. This stepmother sat quietly and watched him as his health deteriorated. His vital organs was removed until he took his last breath, without informing his own biological sister, his biological mother, and his important family members who has been on the journey of life with him. Yes, only a stepmother would do such a thing. No real mother would do that to siblings or children that she birthed. She would roam the ends of the earth to find help and solution for her child. No matter how much you claim to love Alex, the fact still remains that you are his stepmother, not his biological mother. The fact still remains that you do not have children for the Ekubos. Therefore, in such a case, it is important that you inform his biological sister and others who has been by his side before you entered the family. The family took care of Alex and Chioma before you entered the family. They weren't terminally ill or gone when you entered this family. All through Alex's life, his biological sister has always been there, and he stayed alive until this mysterious last month of your manipulation that has led to his coming to his coming to us, coming to retrieve him as a dead body. That everything was going on, she didn't tell them, but the moment Alex was gone, she called them to come and carry their son. You claim family members made no contribution to Alex's treatment. Who in the Ekubo was informed that Alex was sick? who was asked to contribute financially towards his medical care, and who allowed Alex Ekubo to have his vital organ, which is his kidney, to be removed in Lagos Hospital Evercare in Nigeria. When Alex goes to vacation from one country to another, flourishing around the world, he could seek help in somewhere better, because according to the report, there were complications from the advanced stage of the whole thing that happened, and they are not going to let it slide. That doesn't sit well with them. That instead of how to be finding a solution for Alice from ends of the world to the end of the world looking for help, that she was busy encouraging Alex Ekubo to write a will. That how can Alex Ekubo have a will all of a sudden? And how can Alex Ekubo, my people, the whole matter tire me. Let me just finish the story. The part 2. To address the allegation against Chioma, Alex Ekubo's sister, Chioma never called any blogger. In fact, all the information was leaked from Alex Ekubo's stepmother. And through the conversation, even with Chioma and her friends, Chioma did not know she was speaking to even anybody. She simply responded to the question asked out of respect of the third party. And it was asked about her stand. And she said she stands by her answers on that call, and that she only provided her truth, not knowing who she was talking to. Which means what she said earlier, that she didn't know Alex Ekubo, her only brother, was ill to that point. Alex Ekubo was in her marriage. She got married last year, for those that don't know. She got married last year. Alex Ekubo was in that marriage. He blessed her. The videos are everywhere. And all of a sudden, this is happening middle of this year. This is not middle of this year, earlier this year, because this was in April. We started in March, so I don't know. But Alex's stepmother started the Cold War against Chioma. Alex and the family, when it seemed as though the relationship between Chioma and Alex and their biological mother was being rekindled. It is indeed shocking that a marriage was swiftly arranged when Alex, Chioma, and their biological mother's relationship was already sealed and rekindled. It is very shocking that Alex developed a terminal illness shortly after an alleged arranged marriage, and immediately he has lost his vital organ suddenly, and he suddenly passed away before they enjoyed the relationship enough. It is shocking that his biological mother, no matter the situation, was not informed about the passing of his son that she birthed. It is even with more shock that his biological sister, who was also in contact with their biological mother, always speaking with Alex Ekubo's stepmother and all the time, and the family members and Alex and co, she was also not informed. Jane, referring to Alex Ekubo's stepmother, her name is Jane. Oh my gosh, my people, my head only burst. Our intention is not to malign anyone, but to correct the record and ensure that the truth is not overshadowed by unverified allegation. We are not blinded by money or fame. We are Igbo's noble family, for that matter of fact. Whatever it is that he left behind should actually be shared among his stepmother's adopted children. The adoption was in capital letter, according to the write-up. The Ekubos are contented with what God gave them, blessed them with. And he also claimed that Alex Ekubo's friends paid for the blah blah blah. Oh, come on, my people. This is serious. So, since I've been doing this talk, I've read from David Ekubo, Clinton Ekubo, Ada waiting with this one. These are from 4 different members of Ekubo's family. The 2 ladies and the 2 guys, they are cousins to Alex Ekubo. I think one of the ladies is Alex Ekubo's auntie or something. While the others are his cousins. They are almost all saying the same thing, that they don't understand, that they need answers, that this is not enough, that they will not let it go. Fans on social media are busy saying that Alex Ekubo's spirit is fighting strong, that maybe there's more to it, maybe there's no more to it. A lot is trending. People are saying this, people are saying that. Some people even say that thing that Alex Ekubo was trying to avoid and hide away from social media and his true diagnosis and everything, that it will soon be revealed and uncovered. That maybe there is more to it than people are thinking, and maybe that everything that is even parodied on social media is totally different from what it really is. And that they were even asking concerns why the wife was always on mask, even on the final day and everything. That, like, a lot of questions. I don't know what you guys think about it, but my people, let me know about it in the comment section. Me self, I don't type. You see, if you notice now, I don't turn. I make me stop for you. The thing too much, eh? How many posts? Too much. May Allah Ekubo to find rest, and whatever it is, may they also find peace, because this matter, now wow, a lot to be asked indeed.
Today's your day.
Yeah, thank you.
So are you ready for your spa, relaxation, hair, pedi, money?
Oh.
Let's go.
Yes, let's go. I'm excited. Let's go. Very excited.
This is my mom. Oh my God,
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Nobody's talking about me. Nobody's talking about me.
We're celebrating our mom's day. Not just
It's about Mother's Day.
It's Mother's Day, right?
Yeah.
Good.
We are here to show you different kinds of luxury beauty products we have. So I'll start with the niche fragrances. So these are niche fragrances and we have all kinds of ranges. We have the Bond number 9, we have Jewelry by L'Oreal, we have Jill. So I would want you to explore and maybe you could try something, one or two. Yeah. Okay, you want to I'll look over to them.
Oh my God.
Yeah, then I would like to show mom homework. This is the part where I know she really loves every mother loves their home and they love their home really organized. So this is yes, and this is a very beautiful
Sure.
and
What I love about your pieces is that they're pretty unique.
they're really unique.
They're really
not
unique
your
pieces.
regular.
It's not your regular.
Yeah, there's even entered to that.
And you just say, you wouldn't know what it is here, and then you
Yes.
open it.
So it's something you can just cover up.
Oops. Love it.
It's natural, yes, it's still natural plant based. So this is really good and for mothers in the range anti-aging. So this works more on the aging. So we have different brands that will suit you. Dresses, we have lovely handbags, shoes, clothing, so many items. This is beautiful.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that one. Oh wow. Hello, beautiful. Who is this? Come on. Oh, this is nice. Why are you trying to go about it? Come on. Who you worry? Oh, that's my mommy, y'all. That's my mommy. Y'all can give us 360. Some for Jesus. Come on, stop playing. Oh wow.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello. How are you?
Welcome to Arabic Women's Spa. My name is Ebere.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. So I'm going to get a massage here.
Yes.
By who?
Any of the therapists are doing.
Ooh, love it. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. Let's do this. Good life. Yeah. Long life and prosperity. I want it.
Best is yet to come out.
Amen. Ooh.
So I'll just wait outside while you chew and I'll come up.
You don't have to.
Because I want to.
You don't have to, my dear. Wait, you stay here in Jesus' name. What's good?
Wow. Okay, amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
RJ4 is definitely the best. I'm coming back here and we're coming back here again and again and again.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the spa treatment.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this. You clearly enjoyed the shopping.
Yeah.
And thank you guys so much. We love you. And you're also warm and nice. Thank you.
Oh, looking beautiful. Nice.
All right, guys.
Love to see you guys.
Definitely.
King Ebomisi, Uzoba, Okosisi, Mazi Alex, Oji Ekubo. It's an honor to call you Dad. You wrote this book. It's called The Evolution of the Ujari People of Aru Kingdom. Ujari
of the great Ujari people.
So, and growing up, I know that you've been writing this book from the 1990s, and you got done writing this book in 2012. That's a long time to write a book. The book was finally published in 2015. I've always known you to have strong love for not just family, but for tradition and for Aruchukwu and for Ujari. You served at various capacities at various times, from being the Secretary General Unzukaru worldwide to being the President Ujari Progressive Union in Lagos. And at one time you were the President of Ibomisi. You can give Ibomisi. Yes. Master Conrad. So that's one. Yeah.
This is really insightful. I mean, for me, it's just like bread and butter to me. I grew up, hearing you say this and talk about this all the time. So it's amazing to see that people can actually get to, learn that. In the first chapter of the book, you start off by giving us a brief history of Aruchukwu and the coming of the Akwa. So I'm just going to read a paragraph of it and let you shed more light on it. Chapter 1 says, Aruchukwu town, God's own community. That's what Aruchukwu means. Of which Ujari Koko Obasi, which is the nickname for Ujari, God's namesake, is part of 74 kilometers through Bende and Uzuakoli, southeast of Umuahia, the Abia State capital. It has its immediate neighbors, some small non-Igbo communities in Cross River and Akwa Ibom states. This ancient town is made up of 19 villages with a lot of history and culture spreading over several centuries. It's located in latitude 5.21 north and longitude 7.54 east in the rich forest of southeastern Nigeria and bounded on the east and south by Cross River states. So you first start by defining the geographical location of Ujari in proximity to the neighboring states and communities. Tell us about this book and how it relates to Aruchukwu at large. Is it just focused on Ujari village, or you also shed more light, on the Aruchukwu kingdom?
The essence of the book is on Aruchukwu with a tailoring on Ujari, because that Ujari is a small location. I can only tell you maybe the settlements which Ajali, Ndokwadeke, and the whole thing will have ended in 2 chapters.
Okay.
So, but I seized the opportunity to bring out in totality. So anybody buying this book is buying an Aru book.
I love it.
I was interested. I was dining with the elders because of my interest. So every information I needed, I got.
And you got on good authority.
And I got on good authority. And also me, also coming from the lineage, the original lineage of the arrows, I was able to write this because I knew it.
That is amazing. So Mazi, it's a funny story. I just wanted to share this with everybody. If you look behind the book, it's about the author, and your age was corrected, your date of your year of birth was corrected. Please tell us the story.
It's a funny one because when the book was brought to me, I couldn't peruse it. It's my daughter, 9-year-old daughter. Amarachi.
At the time, she's 16 now in university, yes, but she was 9 at the time.
So he brought the book and started reading through. I saw that how can they say my age is what they wrote, whereas that will contradict what I put in the main books. My father and everybody was there. So I was even wondering how she came about it.
So
then I called the publisher. I said, who put this in? It was him.
So Amaechi, come. Come and say hi. So you did this correction. This is that.
At times,
But yes, that is this. So Mazi, final words for anybody and everybody to get this book
and
why they should get the book.
anybody who wants to know the background of Aruchuko Kingdom should get the book. And if you want to know Ojare and all the satellite settlement of Ojare, you should get this book.
Okay. Thank you very much. Well, you heard it from the author himself, Mazi Alex Oji Ekubo Okwariki. Ugwaru Buruburu. There were Mazi.
King Ibomisi.
Ikengi Ibomisi.
Yes, that's the King Ibomisi means the second hand of the Kenga Kingdom. Ibomisi Kingdom.
You heard him. So, information on how and where you can purchase the copies of this book will be attached to this video. Thank you and God bless you. From all of us at the Mazi Alex Ekubo Okwaneke family, we say God bless you and thank you.
Aro Maman, yeah. Aro Kibo, Maman, yeah. Ndo merenke woka, Maman, yeah. Inyo mori yori, Mazi.
Yeah, the one you're talking about. Oh, yeah. Yes, yeah, it was good. I did it. Good evening. Hi, good evening. Yeah. So, the shit is nice. Thank you.
DHL will bring her package back.
Can you imagine that he's saying that he doesn't have space for your bag, for your luggage? Yeah. He said he cannot try that. He said he cannot try that.
Only English I will speak now is the introduction of what is about to happen. We had it here now. I'm going to give you a London again.
Should I blow your mind? Should I blow your mind? Yeah. You think you can trust him? Then just give me the 2 billion. You will go to jail. I will keep it. Everybody will win. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. But if today, God forbid, it touch wood, he has to go to jail, and it has 2-3 billion.
20 billion.
20 billion. Sorry, 20 billion.
The man don't pass 2 billion.
I'm sorry, my bad.
That's if he has.
No, he
Okay.
has
And I have to go to jail and probably
Most of it.
it's maybe a 10-year jail time, and I need to keep 20 billion in one person. Till I get back. That's the guy.
This is
No thinking. My wife knows. No
Oh
thinking.
my God.
No thinking. No debate. And you know when you want to take a decision. You know when you take a decision. You want to take a decision with your wife. There's no debate about it.
If you're called up to say something about somebody in an event, and you just come and say that, you've said it all.
That's all.
You just say that
just
and
said
walk
this and
away.
that's all.
You just walk away. Wow, that is
No jokes. I swear to
That
God.
is-
No jokes.
That is deep.
No jokes. That was what I was telling you that people don't know how we are.
he's a good man. He's
No, he
a
is.
good man.
That's how we are in our family.
Really good man.
That's how we are.
Have you graded yourself?
So, Mara, and I said, okay, see,
Call Choma first before you. I don't know what I've done to deserve this kind of very deep comment, but I can only thank you for that comment and trust. And I know that without anything happening, we speak it, we live it. We'll be living it for God knows how long. There are people who can't keep a relationship for 3 months.
Well, we do this every year. So what are you expecting in terms of, the show itself?
I mean, it's African Magic Viewers Choice Award, so it can only get better. Every year they've been consistent, they've been strong, they've been projecting, the talent, they've been projecting African cinema, and that's the message that we're preaching. So this year, nothing short of that.
Is there a particular movie you're rooting for?
I'm rooting for all the movies, I'm a big fan of anything African cinema. So I've got friends that are nominated, I've got movies that, I'm part of that are nominated, so I can't wait to see what happens tonight, fingers crossed.
Now, talk to us about your growth from the Mr. Nigeria platform into acting. How would you best describe how you've grown over the years and what kept you consistent?
It's been astronomical. It's been nothing short of the grace of God, and I'm forever grateful to the platform, to to Silverbird, to Mr. Ben and Guy Bruce. I mean, they've been a family, they've been a support structure, they've been amazing. You guys, Abdul, Yvonne, everybody's been really amazing to us, and it's just been the grace of God and consistency.
Now, Alex, for you, knowing you're a public figure and you get a lot of female appeal, how do you deal with that?
Well, I just learned to, manage, keep my head level, keep myself level-headed, and I've come to realize that ladies are in love with the idea of me, not really me, because what you see on TV, what you think, what that's what they love, and then I've learned to always just calm down and take each day as it comes.
Now, honestly, away from Nigeria, I know you also have fans in other African countries. How do you deal with the pressure? Because I know there are so many beautiful females out there who are craving and obsessed with Alex. How do you deal with, honestly?
I just, take my breath in and just, take it easy and try to always stay focused. For me, it's all about focus, The moment you stop doing what you do, the moment you stop being on top, you know that, it's on to the next one. So I don't let it distract me. I don't let it faze me. I don't let it get in the way of my work. And I'm always, working, and that's what it's about.
How would you describe a sexy, good-looking man?
One who is confident, who has a good command of English, who has poise, and one who is comfortable.
Do you think you fall into that category?
Well, that's for me to think and for you to judge.
Now, finally, with the huge number of females around you, would we see you settling down someday and getting married?
Oh, soon. That's the ultimate ambition, and that's the ultimate goal, the ultimate dream, to settle with the right one, to get married and have kids, and that's what it is. So hopefully, sooner than later, that will happen.
Is there a particular person as we speak?
There are two things I don't talk about: my love life and my finance.
We will be invited to the wedding ceremony.
Oh, are you kidding, Abdul? Your family, Silverbird's family, you guys will be there live.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your time.
Never ever. The phone, bro. This is yo. I'm not even playing, man. Like it's peck and a half.
Eh? Gege.
Tall, good-looking, down-to-earth, humble, God-fearing, talented, amazing.
Hey.
Skin like milk.
Hey.
My skin like milk, bro.
Hey.
Look at this. Look. My knuckles and my wrist look the same.
Please.
My knuckle and my wrist look the same, bro. Look. Because I took it. Like, listen. Look. Ooh.
Eh?
God damn. Jesus Christ. Like, thank you, Jesus, man. But you run out for me, man.
What is this drama?
Cool.
Which movie is this?
Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm shaking. Stop the picture. We did the video. My dear, take it easy. It's not bathroom that you're washing. Take it easy. Go. It's soft face. These makeup artists on set, they all just like to touch me. They just like to touch me. Easy now, let it dry. It's my first time today. I've not done this thing today since.
Hi guys, so my friend Alex here is looking for the perfect date, and today I'm going to be his stylist and I will be showing you 3 looks for 3 amazing different kinds of dates, and I want you guys to let me know which is your favorite. First we're going to have a beach look, then we're going to have date night, and then we're going to have the third, which is a surprise look. So let's start with the first.
Let's go.
Our first date look here is beachwear, and I've styled him in a full Casablanca set with Hermes sandals, Baraka bangles, Gucci glasses, and a Rolex watch, so that he looks very luxe and simple. So yeah, this is our first look. What do you guys think? And our next look, date night. So here I've styled Alex in Dolce & Gabbana from head to toe. So he's wearing a Dolce & Gabbana suit with a Dolce & Gabbana shirt on the inside and off-white shoes, AKK glasses, and a diamond necklace. So it's luxe, but very, very bold and extravagant. What do you guys think? Okay guys, so the third and final look here is a date overseas. First, we have this Gucci jacket, which is just the epitome of luxury. We have a white Berluti t-shirt on the inside, Namias pants, off-white sneakers, Baraka bangles, and Chopard pair of glasses. And we also have this Casablanca travel piece of luggage. Which of these 3 looks is your favorite, guys? So would you pick date night, beachwear, or a date overseas? Let me know. Number character.
Let's fly out, baby.
I have one question for you. Okay. You're standing beside a handsome man who I would love to describe as an odogu. To you, what makes an odogu? If you see a man, what qualities does he have to have for you to refer to him as an odogu?
Sorry, he has to be caring to me, actually.
I care about
caring?
Yes.
What about money?
Money is important, but he has to be caring, please.
But care is important.
Yes.
Money is good, but you see, somebody can have money and not care about you, and you don't want that as a lady. So I'd rather have somebody who cares about me, and then we'll find money together.
Anyway, thank you so much. It was nice speaking with you.
Thank you so much. Awesome. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all the outpour of love. I've been getting a lot of messages and calls and show of love in a period like this, and I'm sincerely, honestly, and genuinely overwhelmed. I'd like to use this medium, now that I have your attention, to pass this simple message. I've been around for over 3 decades, so I feel like I have a right to say my mind without bothering whose ox is gored. One thing I've learned in life here all these years is very simple: patience. To everybody out there trying to achieve a dream, trying to get to their next level, I want you to know that forward is forward. The regardless of your speed. Never look at another man. One of my favorite scriptures in the Bible says that time and chance happeneth to them all. The race is not for the swift, nor the battle for the strong, but for who God showed mercy. Everything in due time will happen to us all. This message is to my generation, the youth of our time, my fellow Nigerian youth. Please, 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 let us be patient, let us be hardworking, let us shun negativity, shun violence, shun fraud. It's killing our nation, it's impoverishing our future, and it's greatly, greatly damaging our reputation home and abroad. One of my mentors, Jack Ma, once said, if you put a bag of money and bananas before a monkey, the monkey will pick the bananas, not knowing that with the bag of money, he can actually buy all the bananas in the world. That message is simple yet deep. Let us choose hard work. Let us choose the straight line as opposed to the crooked part. I'd like to also beg everyone to show more love. In a time like this, where this pandemic has hit the whole world, we've come to realize that all the money in the world can't save us. All the cars, all the earthly things that we own can't save us. All we only want right now is just to breathe and to survive.